timeless tales for kids.
Urashima Taro. In a picturesque village by the sea, there was a kind-hearted fisherman named Urashima Taro. Every morning he would set out in his small boat, casting his nets into the shimmering waters and singing songs to the waves. One sunny day, while strolling along the soft sands of the beach, Taro noticed a group of mischievous children surrounding something. Curious, he went closer and discovered that they were poking and teasing a tiny, scared turtle. Without a second thought, Taro stepped in. He gently took the turtle, chided the children for their behavior, and released the grateful creature back into the sea. As it swam away, the turtle seemed to wink and wave a flipper at Taro. The very next day, as Taro was untangling his nets, the same turtle, now much larger, approached him. To his astonishment, the turtle spoke. "Thank you for your kindness, Urashima Taro," said the turtle. "I am a messenger from the Dragon Palace, a magical realm beneath the sea. Princess Otoheim wishes to thank you personally for saving me. Would you like to visit our palace?" Taro's eyes widened with wonder. An adventure to an underwater palace? How could he resist? He nodded eagerly, and the turtle instructed Taro to climb onto its back. Together, they plunged into the deep blue, passing by swirling schools of fish, radiant corals, and mysterious sea creatures. Soon they arrived at the magnificent Dragon Palace. Its walls were made of pearls, and its roofs shimmered with scales like those of a fish. Taro was welcomed by the graceful Princess Otohime, who hosted a grand feast in his honor. They danced, sang, and Taro was treated to the most delicious food he had ever tasted. Days in the Dragon Palace felt like mere moments. But as the days went by, Taro's thoughts turned to his village and his family. He expressed his wish to return home to the understanding princess. Before he left, Princess Otoheim handed him a small, ornate box known as tamadabako. She told him, "This is a gift for you, but remember, you must never open it." Returning to his village, Taro found everything changed. The familiar faces were gone, replaced by strangers. His home looked old and worn. When he inquired about his family, an elderly villager recounted a legend of a young fisherman named Urashima Taro, who had vanished at sea 100 years ago. Heart-pounding, Taro remembered the tamadabako. Against the princess's warning, he opened it. A rush of white mist enveloped him, and when it cleared, Taro was transformed into an old man. He realized that while mere days had passed for him in the Dragon Palace, a century had gone by in his village. Though he was now old, the tale of Urashima Taro's adventure to the Dragon Palace became a cherished story in the village. It was a tale of kindness, adventure, and the mysteries of time, passed down through generations.
The Crane Girl. Once upon a time, in a small village, surrounded by a whispering forest and gentle streams, there lived a kind-hearted young man named Hiro. Hiro spent his days tending to his rice fields, always appreciating the beauty of nature around him. One cold, snowy evening, as Hiro was returning from the market, he heard a soft, whimpering sound. Curious and concerned, he followed the sound to find a crane caught in a hunter's trap. The crane's feathers were as white as the snow around them, and it looked up at Hiro with sad, shimmering eyes. Without a second thought, Hiro gently freed the crane, whispering soothing words to calm its fears. "Go now, fly free, and be safe," he said, as he watched the crane spread its wings and disappear into the snowy sky. Hiro felt a warm glow in his heart, happy to have helped a creature in need. The next evening, as the sky painted itself in shades of twilight, a knock came at Hiro's door. When he opened it, he found a beautiful girl with eyes that sparkled like the stars. She introduced herself as Akiko and asked for shelter from the cold. Hiro, being the generous soul he was, welcomed her into his home. As days turned into weeks, Hiro and Akiko grew close. Akiko offered to weave beautiful cloth to help Hiro make ends meet. She asked for one thing in return, that Hiro never watch her weave. Hiro agreed, curious but respectful of her wish. Akiko's cloth was like no other, shimmering with colors that seemed to capture the very essence of nature. It sold for a good price at the market, and soon Hiro and Akiko lived comfortably. But Hiro's curiosity grew stronger with each passing day. One afternoon, driven by his curiosity, Hiro peered into the room where Akiko wove her magical cloth. To his amazement, he saw not Akiko, but the crane he had saved, its feathers being plucked to be woven into the radiant cloth. The crane turned into Akiko, who looked at Hiro with tears in her eyes. "I am the crane you saved," she said softly. "I wanted to repay your kindness by helping you with my feathers, but now that you've seen my true form, I can no longer stay." With a heavy heart, Akiko, the crane girl, spread her wings and flew out into the open sky, leaving behind the life she had built with Hiro. Hiro watched her go, realizing that true kindness asks for no rewards, and that love is the gentlest form of trust. From that day on, Hiro lived a life full of kindness, never forgetting the beautiful crane girl who had changed his life forever.
Princess Kaguya. In a tranquil village, surrounded by endless stretches of bamboo forests, an elderly bamboo cutter named Okina led a humble life. Each dawn, he would journey into the heart of the forest, his trusted axe in hand, to gather bamboo. On a day that felt touched by magic, Okina stumbled upon a bamboo stalk that shimmered with a gentle light. Curiosity piqued, he cut it open. To his amazement, inside was a tiny, delicate princess, glowing with a soft luminescence. With utmost care, Okina took the little wonder home, where he and his wife, Ona, watched in awe as the diminutive princess transformed into a baby girl. They named her Kaguya, meaning moonlight, for her skin seemed to glow with the soft gleam of the moon. As days melted into years, Kaguya blossomed into a maiden of unparalleled beauty, her laughter echoing like melodic chimes. Her ethereal beauty became the talk of the town, and soon tales of her charm spread far and wide. Drawn by these tales, numerous suitors from distant lands and powerful kingdoms came to seek Kaguya's hand in marriage. But Princess Kaguya was no ordinary girl. Instead of easily accepting proposals, she set each suitor an intricate challenge, believing that true love was more than just gifts or tales of bravery. Yet a mystery enshrouded Kaguya. She often found herself gazing longingly at the moon, tears glistening in her eyes. One fateful evening, she confided in Okina and Ona. Kaguya was a celestial being from the Moon Kingdom, sent to Earth for reasons she couldn't recall. But now her celestial kin would soon arrive to take her back. The night of her destined departure was filled with sorrow. Ethereal beings from the moon descended, and the sky lit up in a dance of colors. Kaguya, donning her lunar robes, prepared to leave. She gave Okina and Ona a tearful farewell, leaving them with memories of joy, laughter, and love. Before her ascent, Kaguya sent a heartfelt letter and an elixir of immortality to the Emperor, expressing her deep fondness and the reasons for her inevitable departure. Though Kaguya's physical presence was no more, her legacy remained. The tale of the radiant moon princess, who graced Earth with love and luminance, was passed down, warming the hearts of many generations to come.
Momotaro. In a serene village tucked away amidst rolling hills and flowing rivers, an elderly couple led a peaceful life. Every day, the kind old man ventured into the mountains, gathering firewood, while his loving wife washed clothes by the bubbling river. One beautiful morning, the old woman noticed something unusual, a giant, glowing peach drifting gently downstream. Excitedly, she fished it out, thinking of the delicious meal they would have. When her husband returned, they decided to slice the peach open together. But to their amazement, inside wasn't a seed, but a radiant baby boy. He explained, "I was sent from the heavens to bring joy to your life." Overwhelmed with happiness, they named him Momotaro, meaning Peach Boy. As the years passed, Momotaro grew into a young boy, strong, brave, and with a heart full of compassion. He often heard tales of a distant island where menacing ogres caused mischief, stealing treasures and bringing sadness to nearby villages. Determined to reclaim the stolen treasures and bring peace, Momotaro decided he would set out to challenge these ogres. Before his journey, his mother made him a batch of millet dumplings, known for giving strength to those who ate them. As he journeyed towards the island, he encountered a friendly dog, a playful monkey, and a majestic pheasant. By sharing his dumplings and showing kindness, Momotaro gained their loyalty, and they pledged to assist him in his noble quest. Upon reaching the ogre's island, the team devised a plan. The pheasant would scout from above, the monkey would create distractions, and the dog would guard their path. With their combined strength and intelligence, they confronted the ogres, and after a series of challenges, emerged victorious. The head ogre, seeing their determination and unity, regretted his actions and promised to return the stolen treasures and never to harm the villages again. Returning home, Momotaro and his new friends were greeted as heroes. The village was abuzz with joy, and the old couple's hearts swelled with pride. With the treasures restored and the land peaceful once more, Momotaro's legend was celebrated for generations, teaching the values of bravery, friendship, and the magic that kindness can bring.
Thanks for watching.